1 Peter chapter 3. Likewise, you wives must be continually subservient to your own husbands, so that even if any of them are unpersuaded by the word, they will be gained without a word, through the behavior of their wives, by being spectators of your pure behavior that is out of deep respect. You must stop letting your decoration be outward things, such as having elaborate hairdos, and being decked out with gold jewelry, or the putting on of fancy garments. Rather, you must let it continually be the hidden human of your heart, with the non-decaying decoration of an unassumingly gentle and quiet spirit, which is considered costly in Almighty's sight. For this also was how at one time the pure women whose hope was in Almighty used to decorate themselves, being subservient to their own husbands, like Sarah, who obeyed Abraham, and called him Master. Genesis 18 verse 12. You have become her children if you are continually doing whatever is good, and are never afraid of any scary thing. You husbands, likewise, must be continually making a home together with them by having intimate sexual knowledge or intercourse with them. You must be continually awarding honor to your wife as to a fragile container, and as to those who are equal heirs of the favor of life in the last age, so that your prayers might not be restricted. Now to complete this, every one of you must continually be of the same mind, sympathetic, fond of the brothers and sisters, tenderly passionate, and with a humble mind. You must stop paying back something bad for something bad, or wounding words for wounding words. But on the contrary, you must be continually blessing others, since you are called to do this, so that you might inherit a share of the blessing, life in the last age. For whoever wants to be always loving life, and to be acquainted with good days, must stop his tongue from saying anything bad, and his lips from speaking any fraud. Now this person must avoid whatever is bad, and must do whatever is good. This person must seek peace, and must pursue it. For the Master's eyes are on those who are just and right, and his ears are for their petition or prayer. Yet the face of the Master is against those who do bad things. Musical Composition 34, verses 12 through 16. Now, who will treat you badly if you are enthusiastic to do whatever is good? But even if you suffer because of doing things that are right and just, you must be happy. Now you must not be afraid of their terror, and you must not be disturbed by it. Isaiah 8, verse 12. Yet you must keep the Anointed One pure in your hearts, as your Master, constantly ready with a defense for everyone who requests from you an account concerning the hope that is in you, but with unassuming gentleness and deep respect. You must be continually having a good conscience, so that while you have things spoken against you as being people who do things that are bad, those who insult your good behavior in the Anointed One might be put to shame. For it is better, if Almighty definitely wants it that way, to suffer for doing whatever is good, than to suffer for doing whatever is bad. For the Anointed One also once for all time died for our wrongs, the Just One on behalf of the unjust ones, so that he might lead us to Almighty, having been put to death in the flesh, yet brought to life in the Spirit, in which he also went and made a proclamation of victory to the spirits, the fallen heavenly messengers or demons in jail, Tartarus, the dungeon for demons. Luke 8, verse 31, 2 Peter 2, verse 4, and Jude verse 6, Revelation 20 verses 1 through 3. Who once were unpersuaded, Genesis 6 1 through 4, and Jude verse 6. When the patience of Almighty kept waiting during the days of Noah, while the ark was being constructed, in which a few persons, that is, 8 sentient beings, were brought safely through the water. The representation of this is immersion, which is now saving you also from destruction, not by taking off the filth of the flesh, but by asking for a good conscience before Almighty, by means of the resurrection of Jesus, the Anointed One, who has gone into heaven and is at the right hand of Almighty, where the messengers, authorities, and powers have been made subservient to him.